Hello everyone, this is ArcAlpha12 here, and I am here with another update. Pardon my possible tired expression, I just woke up. But I just came and decided to give you guys a bit of a status update on what's going on with my computer, because now I've gotten past all the bad news. Now it's time to get to the good news. Good news is, although the computer is basically going to have to be built from scratch, I just ordered the last parts. They will be here in theory tomorrow, and I will hopefully have a computer by this weekend. Fingers crossed. It really just depends on my friend who is building the computer for me. It depends on whether or not he's going to have time to do it within the next couple of days, but by next week for sure I will be back up and running. So by this time next week I will have a fully functional computer, and I will be back to doing what I was doing before. While I won't be able to do video game recordings just yet, one of the things that I have to do is, basically, since I'm starting from scratch, I have a multitude of people who are going to be resending me a lot of things that I had purchased from them or downloaded from them or sent to them before, such as Salami Zar. She's going to send it's a little outdated, but it contains most of the sound effects that I had previously. So she's going to send that to me alongside my original intro, which I might end up going back to until I can recreate my my newer intro. So a couple of my videos might end up saying ArcAlpha12 plays instead of ArcAlpha12. But you know what? If I can get my channel back up and running as quickly as possible to the level that it was before, then that's the most important part. The easiest thing for me to do is reaction videos, and obviously I am now 2 weeks behind on a lot of reactions, and since I didn't know when I was going to get my computer back, I've seen all the stuff that's come out lately. So go check out Divide Music, go check out Zach B, go check out Fable, go check out Daddy Fat Snaps, go check out all the videos that have come out in the recent couple weeks, because I'm not going to be able to react to them because I've already seen them. But hopefully by the time Daddy Fat Snaps' next video comes out, I'll be able to start reacting to those, and my channel will hopefully get back up to speed from there. Also, special shout out, I'm probably going to get this wrong, but I believe his name is Senior Sirawatko. I think that's how you pronounce it. Shout out to him for attempting to recreate my JPDE run. So because of him, I'm going to be able to get back into JPDE pretty much where I left off before. Not all the dates that I had before are triggered, because he asked me all the ones, which ones I had triggered, and I forgot to tell him that I had Jack's first date triggered. So not all the dates that I originally had set up are going to be available to me. I'd have to go through them, or I'd have to go through the game again and reset them up. But at least when it comes to the ones that I knew off the top of my head, those ones are already done. And if he went through and saw all my videos, he should have gotten all of the events that I've already done for YouTube. He did this in like a day, so like kudos to him. Or her. I'm guessing by the fact he put Senior in his name. I'm guessing it's a guy. But kudos to them for actually taking the time to do this. Because, like I said before, I didn't have the motivation to go back and redo JPDE all the way through what I had already done and get everything triggered again just to get to that point. So, but thanks to him, for the most part, my stats should be pretty close to where they were before, because they were all like mid to high 20s and early 30s. And all the dates that I have done, if he went through my videos, he's redone them. So they all should have been triggered and activated. And yeah, with luck, I'll be able to get back into JPDE pretty much where I left off last time, which was going into the Sunday, I think day 132, 133, whatever. So at least that particular game is saved. Thankfully, because it's an MMO, Star Trek Online and Star Wars: The Old Republic are also saved. So all of those content I'm going to try and pump out quicker than I have been. I don't know why I don't play SWTOR more. I think it's because of the fact that my SWTOR activation key is actually on my old phone, and it's kind of a hassle to try and get that phone started up. I need to transfer it to my new phone, so I just don't have to worry about it anymore. But yeah, I'm going to try and get more Old Republic and STO videos out just to get the gameplay stuff rolling again. Because I lost a download for Trails from Zero, I can't access that one. That one wasn't on Steam, and it won't be on Steam for another couple of years. So I'm like the official release. The one I had was a fan dub, or a fan translation, and the guys who worked on the fan translation pulled the files for the fan translation because they were officially contracted to work on the official release. So they legally cannot have the fan dub out if they've got the if they're on the official release team. So I can't continue with Trails from Zero. So I might just either delete those videos or privatize them, or maybe I'll just leave them up so people can see like the beginning of the game. And once the game actually comes out, I will try to get to where I was before and continue it. But that's a long time. I don't know how many people are willing to wait. When it comes to Trails of Cold Steel, as much as I want to continue that game, that one's a little nebulous and up in the air. Although I do have Steam Cloud Save active, I don't know because that's an older game. That game originally came out in 2013 for the PS3 and was ported to Steam. I don't know if that file was saved on the Steam Cloud. So if that isn't, then Cold Steel is going to have to come to an end. While I theoretically could continue the game on a fresh first-run playthrough, I was on New Game Plus. I had all my stuff. Going through the game as a fresh playthrough will take a lot longer because the advantage of New Game Plus is I was able to keep my my equipment from the previous run, so that way I could get through the game faster and focus on what the game does best, which is the storytelling. And in addition to that, also, like, by doing New Game Plus, I was able to do all of the events. So that way I didn't have to, like, save and then reload, so that way I remembered to do every single event during the free days. Now I can't do that. If I'm doing a fresh start, they only give you a set number of points, and you can only do like maybe all but one or two of the events on the free days. And I want to show you all of them because they're all story relevant, and I think that they're all technically canon. So they all have to be seen if you want to get like the little nuances and context. And while I am definitely going to go through that game again because I want to get to a point where I have enough stuff that I can just breeze through the game and just enjoy the story. The problem is that is a 100-hour game. And I sank 100 hours into that one, or close to it. About 180 hours into Cold Steel 2 because I played it twice. And then about 80 hours in Cold Steel 3 and 140 hours in Cold Steel 4. If those save files are gone, that's a lot of time to dedicate to try and get them back just to start playing them for YouTube again. So it really just depends on whether or not those save files were uploaded to the cloud or not, because as much as I love Cold Steel and as much as I would like to continue playing it, I don't have the time to be able to get through it again and then get back to where I stopped. And that will, you know, I'm already falling behind on my video game upload schedule as it is because I'm working so much. The reaction videos and other Alpha Talks videos like this are easy for me to produce. Video game playthroughs are a little bit harder because at least with these, all I have to do is just like, when I have a computer, slap an intro, slap an end card, and just upload the video. And if I'm doing a reaction, then I just have to like match the volumes together so that way the my voice on my microphone is matching what I'm saying on the camera. But, you know, we'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. The Alpha Talk stuff I did because it was quicker content to produce. And you guys are enjoying, at the very least, the reaction videos. I know not very many of you watch these update videos or watch my stories or whatnot, but I do enjoy doing them, so I'm going to continue doing them. And hopefully by this time next week, I'll be able to get back to what I was doing before, which was mixing some video game playthroughs and other things into it as well, because, you know, I miss that. I miss it. I do. So, yeah. anyway, that's really it. Sit tight. Good things are on the way. It's going to take a little bit to reconstruct all the stuff that I had before and to go track it down, because I lost, like I said before, I lost like 5 years worth of data when I lost those 2 hard drives. And my friend is like, it's going to cost you between $300 and $600 per hard drive to physically recover the data. So it's probably better just to start from scratch. And as much as I need that data, I don't have that kind of money. So I'm with him. I'm going to start from scratch. We'll see where things go. Hopefully the channel hasn't stagnated too much. I know that it's been a while since I've been able to upload anything that you guys really want to watch. I'm sorry. You know, this computer upgrade has been a nightmare. And I do plan on making an entire story thing about it to tell you exactly what happened, because we're still figuring out exactly what happened. But until then, and until I get my computer back, sit tight. I promise things are getting better. It's just going to take a little more time. So thank you for your patience. Thank you for sticking around. I was actually surprised that I didn't lose any subscribers. And I'm very thankful for that, because I'm a small channel. I just hit 501 subscribers. That's a big milestone for me. And, you know, that's the halfway point for me to actually be able to monetize my stuff. So I'm hoping that very soon I'll be able to come back with like a crisp, clean new look, and we'll be able to go from there and hopefully continue on. But yeah, that's all I've got for you. So thank you for joining me. This is Archive of 12. Sit tight, and I shall see you in the next video.